So, over the last few days, I've been playing BO6 like everyone else, and I've gotten a few guns gold already, which I'm pretty proud of, I guess, just for throwing away my life, I guess. But I've played the campaign. I have a video out if you are interested. I'll have a little card or whatever the hell they call it, or it'll be at the end of the video if you make it to the end. I've played zombies too, and I have some pretty polarizing takes, I feel, on all of them. Maybe not polarizing, I guess, but we'll get to that, okay? But there you go. That's the intro, and I'll, have cut into some segments. Shouldn't be a long video, by the way, unlike my last one. So, there you go. Starting off, we have multiplayer, which, to be fair, is pretty strong. With this year, it's been very, enjoyable to play for once. Omni movement's great. I mean, that's obvious. Another big thing that I'm very excited about is Prestige and Gold. Gold this year's, like the Mastery camo grind for all game modes, they all look good. But Prestige is good. I haven't done it yet. I'm only like level 46, I think, which I'm still proud about. I think I've ran into like one Prestige or one or two Prestiges, which, I mean, whatever, I guess it's their time. But yeah, multiplayer's fun. The maps are iffy, I guess, like Red Card and what's it called? I'm blanking on the map. I think it's like Subsonic. Subsonic, I'm like very iffy on. It's like hit or miss. The face-off maps aren't bad. Like Warhead's okay. Pit's good, but Gala, really bad in my opinion. It's just too weird. I don't know. It's like awkward. Most of those maps are awkward. That's the best way you can describe it. Derelict, I don't think is that bad. I think it's kind of like a long shot map. Good thing we don't have to do it in camo, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have gameplay in the background, hopefully, so it's not just me looking here awkward. But multiplayer is overall good. I haven't been that like upset while playing it. I guess the first night I got on at like 11 when it launched, I was kind of a little upset, but I mean that was just because it was new. But other than that, I mean, yeah, nothing else I can really say about multiplayer. Would recommend playing it, obviously. Play the campaign, though, first. Let me just say that. We're going to do that last, by the way. So, I think I actually am not going to have that much of a polarizing take for zombies. Maybe I am, I guess, with this first one. But Liberty Falls isn't that bad. I think it's just relaxing. It's a fun map to play. When I was playing with Ryan last night, he brought up a great point where it was like town from BO2, and that's literally all it has to be. And honestly, it's a fun map that's challenging in some aspects. Like I think I could throw in a clip here of just pure chaos, but it's just that feeling, I guess, of just being so helpless, I guess, is back, I feel, in this year of zombies. Like Terminus, I haven't gotten past round 20, I think. Liberty Falls, I made it to round 32, I think. And it's just, I've actually not felt like, I felt challenged while playing zombies compared to like Cold War, where I think every time we played, we got to like round 20 to 30, comparative to BO6, where BO6 actually feels like your starting weapon isn't the best weapon, like, that you can have. Which, personally, I start off with a pistol just because, I mean, I'm not doing the zombie grind, so I even try to spice it up. But, I mean, I've been playing it basically like how I've been playing zombies in, like, BO2 and stuff, where you buy a wall weapon, use that for a bit, buy the box a few times, and then, try to get the fucking wonder weapon, which, by the way, I haven't gotten from the box. I got the ray gun last night after I need to have a tally of all the fucking spins I have, but it was actually a problem. I think I just started like just yelling like randomly after I was hitting the box, but it's definitely, they feel rare is what I'm getting at. It's like, I mean, yeah, I feel like this is going to be a good year for zombies and multiplayer and COD and just in general. Warzone I can give two shits about, I guess. I don't really care about that, but we'll see how that goes in November when that comes out. Speaking of November, the new DLC for Zombies comes out. I think Season 1, not even reloaded too, so that'll be nice. But completely skipped Terminus, by the way. I think I mentioned how I got to like round 20 or less, but Terminus is a great map. Let's just get that straight too. I think it just reminds me of like Mob. Like Mob just makes you feel like hopeless. Terminus does the exact same thing for me. To be fair, I probably should have like some solo gameplay just because when I was playing, I mean, to be fair, I've never like last night I think was the first night I actually got into a boat on Terminus and actually like drove off. So I was just standing on that center island, and that's compact. Even though it's the biggest map too, it just feels so like it feels like a maze almost. You know what I mean? And that's a feeling that I definitely haven't gotten from Cold War or anything like that in a while. So yeah, overall experience with zombies, very good. I mean, it's obvious. I don't know why people are so butthurt about Liberty Falls. I understand the whole talking point about how they advertised it as a brand new experience. I just realized, yeah, we'll redo that. As a brand new, like, round-based zombies map and everything like that. Which is understandable, but it's weird. I wish they advertised it like it was like, oh, a survival map. That's pretty good. I mean, I wish they advertised it like that instead of like a full Easter egg or whatever, which I think you can beat it. I think like the world record right now is like 25 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. But, I mean, yeah, I don't understand why they tell you how to do the power, but I think that's just from Cold War, or Pack Punch and Power, whatever. Also, yeah, another gripe that I have with Liberty Falls that I guess is kind of okay with, you know, the town analogy that I gave it. No power. I feel like that's kind of weird. I don't know. Just thought that was kind of interesting. I realized that, like, the second time I played the game. But, yeah. Zombies is good, personally, in my opinion. I'm excited to see what they do with it. And I'm still confused on how they're going to release maps. I wonder if it's going to be every other season or if it's going to be... God, I hope it's not every other season. That'll be a drag. But I hope that this year of COD in general is just going to be good. It has a great start, in my opinion. And I'm excited to see where it takes us. And speaking of that, we'll actually talk into the best point of this game, which is... And then we'll have it cut, so it'll look cool. Now, after playing the campaign, I can definitely say that it's in my top 5. Personally, I'm trying not to keep it like higher just because it's new. But genuinely, I personally do prefer Black Ops campaigns more, just because they have a more psychological take on a campaign and more of an interesting perspective from history, in my opinion. Which this personally takes like the cake for just a sequel and you know, connects all the dots, I guess, except for a few, but I'm trying not to give them any spoiler just on the off chance that you know, someone's just watching to see how it is. But personally, I would say it's in my top 5. If you're on the fence on buying it for the campaign, I'm just gonna say you're not gonna regret it. Characters are memorable. Gameplay is really good. They actually treat you like a human being instead of like just, you know, keeping you as like a pet almost and just walking you. But yeah, I mean, my favorite mission by far is obviously Emergence. I think Emergence is so good. Other than that, I think I'm trying to remember the other mission name. The only mission that I do not like was when you had to blow up the Scud missiles with Park, which that was a really dumb mission in my opinion. That was like the one mission that was drag. That was a drag. But I think every mission in the campaign is like an hour long. So, I mean, it's perfect for anyone who just wants to, you know, have a good campaign to play. I think it might be hard for replayability just because there's no like different branching storylines that I know of, at least. But we'll see how the story takes place over the year. We'll see. Just because they do like the multiplayer, blah blah blah. So, anyways, yeah, that's all I have to say about the campaign. I don't want to spoil that much of it. And yeah, I personally would say too that, I mean, yeah, play it. If you have the game, why haven't you played it? You know what I mean? And yeah, I can't keep repeating myself, so there you go. Well, there we go. There's my, I guess, initial review of BO6, and I would say it's pretty positive. COD, if you're listening, which you're probably not, keep doing games like BO6. Give the studio 4 years to work on it, so it feels like a full game on release. That's genuine. Like, I mean, so for real. Like, please do that. Because I could definitely see myself playing like BO6 for 2 or 3 years after this, or returning to it for sure. But yeah, Zombies is great. Give it a run. Don't listen to everyone about Liberty Falls or Liberty Balls, I guess. Give it some respect, I guess. Campaign's good, multiplayer's great, gunplay's good, everything really good. I'll pop it out of my mouth, by the way, too, when the camera stops. But yeah, I would definitely say play it. You'll hear me yap again for another 2 or 3 minutes, which I'll try to not yap. But thank you very much for watching, and if you made it this far, again, thank you. And yeah, so there you go. Take care, guys. Enjoy, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't care anymore.